Bob, will you please come to the stand?
So, Mr. Yule, can you please tell us if Mayella is your daughter?
She's not mine. It's too late now.
Can you tell us exactly, in your own words, what happened the night of the incident?
Well, I was walking through the woods, you hear. As I came up on the yard, I heard screaming. I looked in the window and seen that black boy running on my Mayella.
So you heard screaming coming from inside the house?
Yes, I did, sir.
Did you have a clear view of the room through the window?
Yes, the room was very messy. It looked like it was fighting in there.
So what exactly did you see?
As I walked in, I saw him running out the back door.
What did you do about it?
I run and got Mr. Tate.
I have no further questions.
I'd like to ask a couple questions.
Proceed.
Did you, during all this running, run for a doctor?
Wasn't no need to.
Weren't you concerned with Mayella's condition?
I most positively was. I seen who done it.
Can you describe Mayella's injuries?
Her eye was black and she was mighty beat up.
Mr. Yule, can you read and write?
Mm-hmm.
Will you write your name and show us?
Yes, sir.
You're left-handed?
Yes, sir.
No further questions.
Mr. Yule, do you happen to be ambidextrous?
No, sir.
No further questions.
The witness may leave the stand. Mayella, will you please approach the stand?
Where were you at dusk on that evening?
Porch.
What were you doing on the porch?
Nothing.
Just tell us what happened. You can do that, can't you?
What are you scared of?
Can you tell us who you're pointing at?
Robinson.
Well, then what happened?
I asked him to come in and bust the shift robe, and then he was on me.
Did you scream?
Reckon I did.
Then what happened?
I hollered for all I was worth.
You say you fought him tooth and nail.
Yeah, I did.
That's all for the time being. Stay here, Mr. Finch is going to ask you a couple questions.
Miss Mayella, I won't try to scare you for a while, not yet. Let's just get acquainted. How old are you?
19. Quit mocking me.
How long did you go to school?
2 or 3 years. I don't know.
Do you love your father, Miss Mayella?
Love him. What do you mean?
I mean, is he good to you? Is he easy to get along with?
He's alright, except for when...
Except when?
Nothing.
Except when he's drinking? Does he even go after you?
How do you mean?
When he's wild, has he ever beaten you?
He's never touched me.
We've had a good visit, Miss Mayella, and now I guess we better get to the case. You say you asked Tom Robinson to come chop up what was it?
A chiffer robe?
Was Tom Robinson well known to you?
What do you mean?
I mean, did you know who he was, where he lived?
He passed by the house every day.
Was this the first time you asked him to come inside the fence?
Yes.
Didn't you ever ask him to come inside the fence before?
I did not.
Alright, now to what happened. You said Tom Robinson was behind you in the room when you turned around, is that right?
Yes.
Do you remember him beating you about the face? Do you remember him beating you about the face? Do you remember him beating you about the face? Will you identify the man who raped you? Testified that you turned around and there he was. He choked you then?
Yes.
You're a strong girl. What were you doing all this time? Just standing there?
I kicked and fought.
Who beat you, Tom Robinson or your father?
That could happen.
No further questions.
Tom Robinson, would you please approach the stand? Alright, Tom.
Permission to approach the witness?
Approved!
Were you acquainted with Mayella Ewell?
Yes, sir. I had to pass her place to go to work.
Tom, did she ever speak to you?
Yes, sir. One day, she asked me to come in and chop the chiffer robe way last spring.
Did you ever set foot on that property without permission?
No, sir, I never did.
Tom, what happened November 21st of last year?
I was going home. Miss Mayella asked me to fix her door. She told me to come in, and I said this door look alright. She shut the door, and I had me step on the chair to reach something.
What happened after that?
And then she hugged me and kissed me. I said, let me pass, and then Mr. Ewell hollered and I ran.
Tom, did you rape Mayella Ewell?
I did not, sir.
No further questions.
Why did you do this woman's chores for her?
Looked like she didn't have anybody to help her.
You did all this work from sheer goodness, boy?
Tried to help her. I says I felt right sorry for her.
You felt sorry for her?
Drats.
You felt sorry for her?
Yes.
No further questions.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Scout, and this is the Adventures of Jim and Scout.
Mrs. DuBose.
Jeremy Finch, is that you? I see you brought that dirty little sister with you.
She ain't dirty, and I ain't scared of you.
Commence to reading then.
Harry felt Dumbledore's hand close over his arm, and moments later, they were standing together on
This is the buzz. Are you alright?
Y'all need to leave. Y'all need to get out. Go on. Get.
Let's get this note to Boo Radley.
Yeah, let's fuss with Boo. What the Sam Hill are you two doing? I told y'all to get home.
Hey Jim, look what I found.
What is it?
It's some presents. I think Miss Malty left them.
She can't chew gum.
Maybe it's Boo Radley.
Maybe.
Jane, gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring, gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.